Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I'm the BigB82 and this is part 9 of my Discovery era science officer. We're about to take another mission in the Klingon Arc, mission Secret Orders, where we're going to be dispatched to the Briar Patch to investigate some strange readings. So that's how for the mission, but before we do that, let's complete these duty officer missions. Start some more. Okay, that's how for the mission, and then let's get the show on the road.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. We have intel suggesting that the Klingons are operating a secret weapons facility in the Hiromi cluster. We also believe the base is under the command of Ambassador Bavat, a controversial figure in Klingon politics. I'd like you to get to the truth of the matter, and soon. To that end, I'm sending one of my top agents to join you on the mission. I think you'll find Lieutenant Van Zyl to be a very capable officer. Don't hesitate to seek her counsel in the field. Proceed to the Briar Patch and find out what the Klingons are up to. If there are any weapons there, you are to deactivate or destroy them. And should you encounter the ambassador, do bring him in. I'd like a word. Admiral Quinn says you're the...
Okay, so let's begin the mission Secret Orders, and I shall do my Captain's log. Captain's log, Stardate 86128.33. We have briefly been detached from patrols to assist Starfleet Intelligence with a mystery in the Briar Patch. Woohoo! Thanks for having me along, Lieutenant Commander. I look forward to solving this little mystery with you and your crew. As do we, Lieutenant. Right, to business. Long-range sensors are picking up several Klingon battle groups. They appear to be placing self-replicating disruptor cannon turrets throughout this region of space. If we don't take out those cannons now, this entire asteroid belt will be bristling with Klingon defences. Thank you for the suggestion. Anything else? Well, the composition of this nebula will make manoeuvring at high speeds impossible. In addition, the Briar Patch contains pockets of metron gas. The gas is highly reactive to weapons fire, and it could be very dangerous. Starfleet recommends that we keep at least 4 kilometers away from any gas clouds. This should keep us safely out of the range of them if it happens to ignite. Keep distance 4K, got it. However, the gases also can be used as a weapon. Do you remember the Riker maneuver? If we detonate, not English tonight. If we detonate the pockets of gas when the Klingons are close to them, they'll do a lot of our work for us. Okay, so, Lieutenant Commander, as you are aware, the metron gas clouds in the system require us to maintain a low impulse speed or risk damage to the ship. Sounds like you have an idea. I do. It's a little radical. It's on the little radical side. Let's hear it. I think if we modify the Bazard collectors to filter out the percentage of the metron particles, then we could use excess energy to go to full impulse without the risk to the ship. I'm not entirely sure what percentage might be, though. I think it, and because we're a science officer, we can say this bottom one here, so I think that might work. My calculations put the filter rate around 68.2%. Means we can go at full impulse. coming towards me, aren't they? I suppose we should cut them off at the pass. Dealt with him. Sensors are picking up energy signatures near a large asteroid. Looks like defense turrets guarding the facility on the asteroid's surface. Judging by the layout I'm reading here, there's KDF military research station built into the asteroid. I think it's worth investigating. Our Klingon friends are up to some mischief in that base, I would wager. Looks like the intel that pans out, the Klingons are definitely hiding something here. Okay, let's go and pay the station a visit. Excellent, the defences have been neutralised and we should be able to proceed. With your permission, I'll join the away team. I believe they're standing by waiting for your orders. Right, let's go and find out what our Klingon buddies are up to. Heads up. I'm reading several Klingons in the area, but my tricorder is also picking up 2 additional life signs ahead. Hostages, perhaps? Well, if they didn't know that we were here before, they're definitely going to know we're here now. Ja, that could come back. Dr. Kavar.
I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but ask fast. I'm going to the shuttle bay and getting out of here.
How did you get here?
I'm an independent researcher. Word got out that an interested party was paying a lot of latinum for simple projects. It sounded like a good deal. Then I got here, found out the Klingons were my new employers, and the good deal was work or die. I should have known better.
Yes, you should have.
There used to be about 20 of us working on various projects. As people completed their work, they would disappear. I heard one of the Klingons say that my time was up. You got here just in time.
We were in the same uniforms, except I'm wearing a variant of it. What do you know about Ambassador Bravat?
Bravat is the one running this whole operation. I overheard him say he's keeping the Klingon Empire strong by prolonging the war with the Federation. He thinks that unless the Klingons have an enemy on which to focus their energies, they'll fight amongst themselves and tear the Empire apart. I kind of hope he's right.
Do you know his whole plan?
He hasn't let much information slip, but I know that he found some sort of device abandoned in deep space. He wants to use it in an attack so horrible, the people of the Federation will demand that Starfleet take revenge. The fighting will continue for years.
What are you going to do now?
I'm heading for the hangar, finding the first ship that will fly and getting out of here. I'm done working for Klingons. Some of them are honorable, but Bravat cannot be trusted. His desire for war with the Federation has blinded him.
What do you know about the weapons here?
The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want improved disruptors and torpedoes for their ships. But some of their demands have been very specific.
Specific? How so?
They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes, with payloads big enough to destroy a small planet.
Were any of you successful in designing these weapons?
There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory here, as well as schematics on the base computers. If I were you, I'd destroy the prototypes and the schematics. Neither side needs that kind of destructive power.
I don't know about that. And Dr. Everly.
Thank you. These Klingons have had me designing weapons for them at Disruptor Point. The scientists who finished their research are taken away. We are the only two left.
Both scientists are safe, thankfully. I suggest we locate these weapons now. We can set up explosive charges and remotely detonate them when we return to the ship. Good idea. Let's find those weapons. But before we do, there's some thorium up here I need to scan. Okay then, let's go and deal with these devastating weapons that the Klingons seem to have mustered. Hi honey, I'm home. You guys really need to work on your security. I thought we would have been planting, we would have been planting Discovery era. That's bloody Klingon. Hope you like the radiation, biatches. There's a computer core nearby. Let's see if we can upload its contents to your ship's computer. The data we find may give us an insight on how the Klingons are planning to use these weapons. May even find hints of Pravat's ultimate plan. So we're not going to follow the scientists' view of destroying that data then. Starfleet Intelligence, never change. We have the data. Preliminary analysis indicates. Hold on, something's happening. Sensors are picking up a Klingon vessel leaving the facility. We should be able. We could really use you back on the bridge, Lieutenant Commander. Let's return to the ship. I missed a crate. Fuck.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you walk back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet. You have lost this day. Victory is mine, and mine alone. Kapla!
Tactical, what's the situation? Never mind Pravat, Lieutenant Commander. We have more immediate concerns. I'm reading several Klingon ships on sensors. Looks like they're attempting to escape the system. Looks like they're trying to use the asteroid belt to mask their warp signatures and warp core signatures. If we hurry, we should be able to intercept them. Vulture battle cruisers. You have noticed that, right, Lieutenant?
Target's shields have failed.
Excellent work, Lieutenant Commander. Ravat won't be getting his hands on those experimental weapons, and we recovered a lot of actionable intel from that base. I've transmitted the data we've pulled from the computer core to the Starfleet Intelligence. Here's hoping to give us an edge we need to bring an end to this conflict once and for all. Yep, let's hope it does. But I doubt it. I'm skeptical. Because war never changes. Let's get some more duty officers done. Okay. That's how Burgess.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small. And we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his
machinations. You can say it. Yeah, particle generator.
Admiral Starfleet Intelligence. Congratulations, Admiral Quinn says you're the right.
Let's get some more duty officers. Okay, and on that, and that is the end of part 9. The Klingon War stuff generally is pretty quick, except for the next one, which is going to be pretty long. But I'm the Big B82. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe.
Needs your help.
I'm the Big B82. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in part 10, which will be the Doomsday device. So please subscribe, comments I appreciate, and I appreciate thumbs up as well, and I will see you in part 10. Ciao for now.